I think it's pretty safe to say that one major reason as to why I feel very optimistic about the future of Star Wars is the fact that Kathleen Kennedy no longer has creative control over a majority of the new Star Wars projects that are currently in the early development phase, all but the Leslye Headland Star Wars TV series, by of course Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, I do want to make it very much clear that the Leslye Headland Star Wars TV series is a project by Disney and Lucasfilm that I really have no interest in based on the overall direction that she's going with by including tons of identity politics, personal agendas, real-world issues, and just making it extra woke for this new Star Wars TV show to enter into Disney Plus in 2022 or 23, sometime either before or after the Kenobi TV series launches. So, Leslye Headland, of course, has been getting a lot of criticism based on her approach to Star Wars and the fact that Kathleen Kennedy has full creative control over this new TV show. That's the one big worry, right? Is, of course, how much is really going to be implemented by Kathleen Kennedy into this TV show. We do know that, yes, she does have full creative control over the new TV series, and that Kennedy and Headland are working very closely with each other to really make this thing happen as soon as possible. In fact, they're going to begin writing this project as soon as July of this year, next month. They had a little slight delay. They were supposed to start in early June. That was delayed until July because they were actually fixing some things around. Now, on top of all of this, what's really interesting is that with Disney and Lucasfilm very invested in developing their new Star Wars trilogy of films, they are also focused on their new Star Wars universe in general in order to satisfy the fans around the world to create a proper and more successful future for the Star Wars brand moving forward. Now, one of the key projects that is currently being developed is the Leslye Headland Star Wars TV series for Disney Plus that will be released sometime in 2022 or 2023 for the Star Wars community. It's explained that Leslye Headland wants to make Brie Larson into a new Jedi Master in this new timeline that is being developed for the show, that she aims to be a revolutionary time period in Star Wars that fans have never seen before. Now, Headland is said to want to borrow many of Kathleen Kennedy's original ideas from the High Republic era by including dinosaurs in her new TV show, and that Headland wants to essentially make her series a mixture of themes between Jurassic World, Avatar, and Star Wars mixed together. I don't know about you guys, but to me, this really sounds like a very bold move by Headland, and not a good one at that. That's just my opinion. I feel like that this is a disaster waiting to happen by including dinosaurs into the mix that are really going to be taken from Kathleen Kennedy's original ideas of the High Republic era. You guys may very well be aware that Kathleen Kennedy's original take on the High Republic included tons of dinosaurs, no wars, and of course everything related to hyperspace and things around those lines. We'll get more into that later. Now, moving past this, implementing dinosaurs into the series are actually said to appear very Earth-like for the actual TV show, and that Headland is a big fan of the Jurassic saga, Jurassic Park, and that she inspired to use that vision for her new TV show for the new fans to be introduced to her work. Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me, Jurassic World and Star Wars, it just does not mix together. That's just how I stand on things here, is that I can't even begin to imagine what it would look like for the fans. You know, when they go ahead and watch the series on Disney Plus, what are the reactions going to be like when you have Earth-like dinosaurs walking around in this new Star Wars TV show that is based in a galaxy far, far away? I really can't grasp that. I really can't understand why Headland would want to take that approach, but hey, I mean, everyone's got their thing, right? Everyone's got their idea for a show or a movie, and we'll see if it fails or succeeds. I really don't think it's going to succeed. You know, granted, I really can't talk too fast because nothing has been released, like actual footage or let alone reviews. But one thing I will say is that Leslie's approach by focusing on identity politics and woke culture over story is already a big telltale sign that this will be dead on arrival once it hits Disney Plus. So, beyond this, additionally, Headland wants to focus away from wars, just like Kathleen Kennedy did per se, and wants to tap into an era that will deal with conflicts. A Cold War at best, if you will, for the new series, that will be an all-female-led Star Wars TV show, and that Headland has an interest in hiring Ruby Rose from Batwoman for the new Star Wars TV show. Again, that, I think, even complicates things further, because a lot of fans actually had a big issue with the Batwoman TV series by Ruby Rose. You know, Ruby Rose was in there as the main lead. A lot of them did not like her. She quit the series, and now, of course, the creators of Batwoman are really trying to bring it back on its feet regardless of its failure. And Headland trying to really bring in Ruby Rose, I think, only tells us further that this is really going to be quite a big failure on Lucasfilm's part. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.